What's up everybody, whydavis here, back with another review. So I'm showing you guys a Nike Air Flight Huarache. Alright guys, now these officially dropped on the sneakers app today. If you guys weren't able to get them on there, you can find these at your local boutiques, but they did not drop at, Foot Locker and stores like that. Now with that being said, there is a hike up in the resale price on these. When these first came out, I think they were $115 or $110, but this is one of the shoes that I seen back in the day on the shelf and always going on sale. And with that being said, they re-released in 2014 before we are seeing it here today. Now the designers behind the shoe was tinkered, but with that being said, let's get right into it guys. So I did go with a size 10 on these. We don't get a suggested retail on the box, but the retail is $125. So back then, like I just said earlier, it was like $115 to $110. I remember it being, but I can't remember exactly what it was, but we do get at least a $10 increase on this shoe. On the top of the box here, we get the Huarache logo. All right, it says Huarache by Nike. All right, and this shoe was created, for comfort and to have a better wearing experience when you are playing ball. Made famous by the Fab Five. If you guys have never seen any of those videos or know about Chris Webber and Jalen Rose, I suggest you guys to go check it out, but that's how it became famous. Also, if you guys look on the inside of the box here, we do get a stamp right there, and we get some regular tissue paper on the inside of this shoe. Take out this beautiful shoe right here, and man, this shoe just brings back a lot of memories, early 90 moments. And other shoes take a lot of inspiration from this shoe. For example, the Air Jordan 7. Also mentioned that in the Air Jordan 7 video, talking about how this shoe gave that shoe inspiration. If you guys look at the booty on the inside of the shoe towards the back, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, but other than that, those are a really clean shoe. They're very comfortable on feet, but you have to know what size to get in these, because if you get the wrong size, your feet will be in a chokehold, guys. On the bottom of the shoe here, we get some blue, purple, white, and green. In the middle there, it says Nike. Pretty dope. On the outside of the shoe and on the inside of the midsole, it is all white and a rubber. Coming up towards the base of the shoe here, as you can see, we get this white leather on the outside of the shoe. We get this neoprene in the middle cutout, which is in purple and in blue on the upper half, and in the middle we get some black. Towards the back half, we get some black. The ankle is exposed, and then towards the front of the shoe there, it is white and black. All right, just show you guys that real quick. Same thing on the inside of the shoe. What do you guys think about these? Are they a cop or drop? Like I said, these are going for about $180 right now, depending on sizing. Prices are starting to go down to $170 depending on sizes. So, if you're really into these, you might as well get these now. But if you feel like you can wait a week or two, you definitely can find these for under retail, in my opinion. But since it is kind of hard to get and people aren't able to get their hands on these, they might hold their value for a little bit of time. I don't really see too many stitching errors on my pair, but let me know if you guys' pairs look different. Looking at the toe box on this shoe, we get this white leather on the toe box. Now these will crease up pretty easily, so make sure you guys put some wearable shoe trees in these. Looking at the mud guard, we see the white on the mud guard as well. Okay, now before we actually get onto the tongue, we do only get one pair of laces in these. They come with the white laces. If you guys look at the tongue here, it comes in this blue neoprene tongue. At the top of the tongue, it says Air Huarache by Nike with the logo in the middle in black and white. On the inside of the tongue, looking a little bit lower, we see the production dates. And the production dates on this was 10/14/22 to 01/05/23. All right, show you guys that real fast. On the inside of the shoe, you guys can see the sock booty that it comes with in blue and purple. All right, taking out we do get some tissue inserts on these. On the insole of the shoe, it is a cheap insole, comes in black. We get the Nike Air in purple. We get the sizing sticker over that. All right, this is a cheap insole. Show you guys the back. It is pretty sticky. It was kind of hard for me to take mine out. So, be careful when you are doing that, because you don't want to rip the bottom of the actual insole. Underneath the actual insole, it is white with some white stitching outlining it. Coming towards the back here, we see a lot of exposed material. At the top, we get some black. We see the blue in the background and that neoprene material. You see a little bit of hard plastic where it says Nike and a translucent. And then under that, it says Air in purple stitching. In the background of that is in some white leather. All right, now I'm gonna show you guys my foot is in the toe box right now. Okay guys, now this is the Crease piece protection I tell you guys about in some of my videos. You guys can use my code whydavis for $5 off your purchase, and this is what I use to stop creases and to fill up space in my shoes if the shoes are a little bit too big. This normally does help me out a lot. All right, now it's easy to put in your shoe. You can use this little sock right there, but honestly, I just put it on the top of the tongue and I just put my foot over it and slide it inside of the shoe. Okay, this is just the way I do it. You can do it, the way they tell you to do it, but for me, it works best like this. Okay, now with that being said, as you guys see, the shoe is on my foot, and you can see that this leather right here, is pretty stiff now compared to when I pushed down on this one. So, when I've been with this one, see how easy that is the crease up. That is gonna be messed up and looking nasty in a few weeks. But then when I do it with this one, you know what I mean, it stops the creasing automatically, and you know what I mean, it just keeps your shoes looking nicer for a long period of time. So if you guys want to get this protection in your shoes, make sure you guys use my code whydavis. You guys receive $5 off. Also, let me take this out of my shoe and show you guys the on foot of these shoes now. So you know, I do wear a size 9, but normally I do get 9.5 in all my shoes. Okay, with that being said, you know, I did go full size up on these. If you guys have never had a pair of Huaraches, I would suggest you guys to go up half a size minimum because they do run snug. I went up a full size, and going up a full size, I still do feel the tightness around this area, and it kind of feels like your foot is in a chokehold, kind of similar to how the Venom suit just feels stuck on you. The best way I can describe it, it feels like a Yeezy 350 that you get true to size, and it's like, you know, you're thinking like, oh, this shoe is comfortable, but it's a little bit tight, maybe it'll loosen up, but then throughout the day, you're like, man, your feet is aching because the material just molded to your foot. Now, with that being said, this is a size 10, and I'm gonna show you guys that I don't have any slippage on here at all on the back of the shoe. All right, so even without the crease piece protection, this is a size 10, and I don't have any slippage on the back of the shoe, mainly because this shoe has that booty on the inside of the shoe, kind of similar to how the Air Jordan 7s do, but you know, these are not as I don't want to say comfortable, I want to say not as built and more so sturdy as the Air Jordan 7. Like these, you would think it would be more open in this area and in this area because of all the cuts and exposure, but in my opinion, it still does grab your foot even though you want to full size up. Also show you guys the amount of space I do have in my toe box. So this is my big toe. I do have a good amount of space in the front of the toe box, but once again, that is not where the problem is on this shoe. You know what I mean? In my opinion, go half a size up minimum. You can go true to size, but I wouldn't suggest that. You might want to try them on in store. Did go a full size up on these, so I got these in a size 10, and I'm gonna show you guys with these like different pants options right now. Okay guys, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love, and stay tuned.